Hey everybody, once again back here with the Backmarkers crew here at North Wilkesboro. Xfinity cars we're going racing with tonight. 150 laps around this crazy track that we're going to be witnessing these drivers going around tonight. First off though, I got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, we're back for another one of these banger of races here at the Backmarker Racing Xfinity Series League. Some of the best drivers in the business. We're gonna be duking it out at this old classic, old school short track here at North Wilkesboro. It should be fun racing here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Look, we've got a lot to go over here. We got currently 17 cars signed up for this race. But with that being said, let's go straight into our race info now, as we got cars on track for practice. With our race info here tonight. Tonight, we're at the North Wilkesboro Speedway Impact Brand 150, race 7 of 13. Just over a half-mile track length. Temperature of the track right now is 125 degrees and an altitude of 980 feet. Got 79-degree ambient temp tonight with 44% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 2-mile-an-hour wind. Again, this is the Top Fix Setup Xfinity Series. Can't get much better than this. 13 degrees of banking in the turns, 3 degrees of banking on the front stretch. Ignore the rest because I didn't update it, but we do get one quick repair tonight for everybody here, which means if they get in a little bit of trouble, they're going to be able to come back out with a clean car, new car, their backup car out on track to try and salvage a finish if they can. So, Jay, look, we've got just about 2 minutes left in practice. I mean, you and I, we've been watching these cars on track. Boy, does it look slippery out here tonight, especially with that track temp.
Yes, it does look slippery around this track. We've seen some practice, been a little interesting here, seeing these guys try to find some pace. But I think the most important thing is what you said at the end of those track facts there, Tom, that one quick repair. This could turn into a race of attrition. It's short track racing. Anything can happen. Everybody's in close quarters. See a little bit of bumper business here tonight. Little jockeying for position. Should be interesting. Yes, track temperature is going to be a key here as well.
Yes, absolutely. And even lap times that we're seeing here, a 19.6 is the fastest lap time we've seen so far without the aid of the wall. That's pretty fast. 150 laps is going to go by very quickly here tonight. You got to find that track position. You got to stay up front. You got to keep that nose clean so you have that car to finish at the end. We will see trouble tonight. And which may shake up the end of this race. It's going to get interesting, and very excited to see it nonetheless, and ready to go into qualifying.
Yes, we got Hemigod in the chat. Says, woo! Nice to see you again, Hemigod. He says this track might be a wreck fest. I don't know. We're going to see how this plays out. I believe we might see a little something here tonight. It is short track racing. And Hemigod also goes off what you said there, Tom. It is slick. It is slick out here tonight. It's going to be a fun race.
Yes.
Lots of action. Best iRacers in the business.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Hemigod, thanks for coming out once again. We really appreciate you coming one of the early ones here. So, really appreciate it. Yes, it might be a wreckfest, but nonetheless, the racing's going to be good. Like Jay said, maybe using a little bit of that bumper business tonight. As we see these guys go around the track, it is going to get interesting for sure. Now, though, practice finishing up. Currently watching Peter Stewart go around, who is also, currently P13 on the board. We'll see how qualifying now goes, as everybody starts to get gridded up here for their qualifying run. First out, Sam Brochu, coming off of pit road in the number 98, and resetting there. So let's go to the next one here. That is Barrett Palhemus coming through turns 1 and 2. A real quick qualifying lap that we'll be seeing here tonight. So through turns 3 and 4 now, he's going to take the green flag.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do here. Coming across the front stretch to take his first lap down here into turn 1. He's going to carry this momentum through. Maybe diamond the corner here off of turn 2 and head for the backstretch here.
Now coming down the back straightaway, he got a great run off of turn 2 and into turn 3 he goes. Gonna keep it real low here to the bottom of the racetrack and off of turn 4. Gets a great exit there across the line. Let's see what Barrett can do here. 19.6, that's a pretty good lap there. Into turn 1 and off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway now.
Yeah, that's a great lap. 19.61 here. Let's see if he can improve on his second lap. That could be a potential pole lap here. Get a great drive off of turn 4 across the line.
Let's see if he can improve. He does not the second time by. And Sam Brochu also not going to improve. Tyler Barnett finds himself in P2. Let's go ahead and look at Adam Boyles now, who is currently P8 on the board as he's coming into turn 3 now.
Yeah, this guy's been knocking on the door for a win this season. Let's see what he can do here in qualifying. Off of turn 4, plants the throttle, uses up a lot of exit here. See if he improves. He does. He's going to go up to P5 here in the qualifying session.
A great run by Adam. Let's go back and look now at Troy Nissen coming off of turn 4 to start his qualifying run.
Yes, a lot of Troy Nissen fans in the chat last week. He's going to go to the outside line here through 1 and 2. Going to get real tight here off of turn 2. A little sideways, a little slideways down here into turn 3 now.
Through 3 and 4, he's taking a little bit of a different approach here on the high side. Getting real loose off of turn 4. Oh, he's going to have to sacrifice a lap there. 20.39 so far for Troy as he's coming through turns 1 and 2 now. Down the back straightaway, going to complete his final lap.
Yeah, that was some great damage mitigation there with that save. Let's see if he can improve here this time without a little slide off of 4. He's going to get us sideways again. Oh, up into the outside wall. Let's see what he does, though. Lap time-wise, still sitting there P15.
And he will stay there for the moment. Peter Stewart now on track in the number 91. Just hit the track coming down the back straightaway and into turn 3. This is a great time to warm up your tires and get ready for your qualifying run, as you can see him really just tiptoeing around turns 3 and 4 across the start finish line to start his qualifying run.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here on the first lap. He's going to get right up to the top side of the track, try to carry this momentum here off of turn 2. We've seen these guys go faster on their second lap, so let's see if he can get a good run here off of 4 to set up for the second lap.
Coming off of turn 4 now, keeps it nice and straight, and that number 91 coming across the start-finish line. Let's see what he can do here. P12 with a 20.14 as he comes through turns 1 and 2 on the high side, trying to keep it straight. Now down the back straightaway to complete his qualifying run.
That was a pretty good exit there off of 2. We'll see what that translates on the lap time board here through turns 3 and 4. Off of 4 now across the line. See what he puts up here. He does not improve.
All right, almost all cars have hit the track. We got one more in pit road. That's Corey Harville. Not even getting in his car yet in the number 92. A previous winner here. So we'll see if he does get in the car and try to do a qualifying run. Real quick though, I'm gonna pull up some points for you guys. So here are the points for the series right now. Let's see if I can make this just a little bit bigger for you guys so everybody can see. Tyler Barnett on top right now with 203 points and 3 wins. Michael Boyles, P2 with a win. Adam Boyles with 166 points with no win. Corey Harville is at 165 points with 1 win. And that's a tie for 4th right there with Kevin Baumler at 165 as well. No wins. The furthest one we got down with a win is Austin Holbrook, your Daytona winner. And he's sitting in P9 with 149 points. Still a very good points battle from 3rd all the way down to really Nicholas Moffitt here. These guys can really have a bad day and lots of shakeup in the points right here. So we'll keep our eye on that as well as when that updates. And yeah, that'll be something to absolutely look forward to here tonight, especially given the track conditions and what might be happening here.
Yes, great points battle we've seen so far this season. Tonight marks the halfway point of this season. So can somebody put together a good second half? It all starts here tonight, North Wilkesboro, especially with Tom saying these conditions tonight. It's going to be tough. keeping your car up front, keeping the track position, and staying out of trouble. Keys to this race.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, it could be an opportunity for somebody who may have had a really bad start to the season to come out here and get the checker flag as well. Again, just a perfect opportunity. You've got some crazy track conditions going on. You got a crazy track just in general. Something that we don't see a lot anymore here in real life, you know, with the Xfinity cars. So it's almost the perfect night for somebody to come out here who hasn't had a win to get a win.
Yes, I agree. That's where I was going to go with my pick here tonight. I think I'm going to take the 22 of Adam Boyles. I think he finds victory lane here tonight. He's right there in the points mix. I think tonight's a great night to see this 22 who's been knocking on the door the last few weeks at a win. They get it here tonight at North Wilkesboro. That's
a great choice, and you really can't go wrong with that. But I'm going to go in a little bit of a different direction here. I'm going to go with Kevin Baumler. Kevin Baumler has had the speed in that number 88 in multiple races this year. Hasn't really been able to put anything together so far, but tonight, like I said, it's almost like the stars might align for somebody who doesn't have a win, where they might be in victory lane tonight. I believe the 88 can get it done. Let's see, Adam Boyles does qualify with a P5, and Kevin Baumler with a P8. So both, or one of them inside the top 10, one of them P8. And, you know, it's going to be a fantastic night for racing.
Yeah, fantastic race here tonight. I like your pick with Baumler. This is a guy that gets faster. He reminds me of a Matt Kenseth. Seems like he doesn't qualify as well as he wants to, and then at the end of the race, you look up, and there he is battling for the win. It's unbelievable.
Bobby Dennis in the chat. Keep an eye out for the O2. I heard it's dialed in today. You know what? I do not doubt that at all. Here's the deal, though. All right? And we see this in multiple leagues. We see this in our picks on our podcast. It's just, sometimes, it is what it is. Every time we choose somebody, something bad happens to them.
Yes. Yeah, that is a fact. We got the announcer's jinx for sure. But
and
yes, Bobby. Yes. I like the optimism.
Yeah, and, you know, every time we make picks, we hope to turn that around. So it might turn around this race, but you know, it's just one of those things, you know. Tell Taps in the chat showing some support for the Boyles brothers, absolutely. Very fast, week in, week out. Hemi God showing some support for Bobby. Anything is possible, absolutely. It is. Like I said, I think it's going to be the night that some people should have circled on their calendars. We're going to be seeing, I just have this feeling, we're going to be seeing a great finish and a new winner here tonight.
Yes, I'm with you there, Tom. I think if you can keep your car clean, get through this first half of this race, we're going to get a good gauge on how this race is going to play out from there. And if you're in position, you're in position. Anything can happen. Exactly like Hemi God said. Anything's possible. Might see that here tonight.
All right, we're looking at just about 30 seconds left in qualifying. It doesn't look like Corey Harville is going to hit the track. So, with that being said, at the top of the leaderboard right now, that is Barrett Polhemus. He is on top with a 19.61, almost a tie there with Tyler Barnett. Showing on my leaderboard, Polhemus has a 19.62. And Barnett has a 19.63. What you're seeing on the board is a tie between these top two guys. So lots of speed that we're seeing up front here. Mays with a .04 behind. Brochu with .05. And it's going to get close here. It's definitely going to get good. But look at this. We got cars gridding on the track. And let's go over our grid. On pole tonight, we've got Barrett Polhemus in the number 79, starting on pole with Tyler Barnett on the outside of him in the number 13, starting P2.
Starting P3 in that number 21 machine, that's Daryl Mays with Sam Brochu in the 98, starting P4.
Adam Boyles in the number 22 starting P5 tonight, with Nicholas Moffitt in the number 33 starting P6.
Starting P7, that's Michael Boyles in the 05 with Kevin Baumler in the 88 starting P8.
James Zangi in the number 10 starting P9, with Jackson Samsel on the outside of him in the 57 starting P10.
Starting P11, that's Jordan Nissen in the number 32 machine, with Peter Stewart in the 91 starting P12. Rounding out your top 12 starters here tonight in the Impact Brands 150 at North Wilkesboro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling off of the grid. We may take 2 laps around here as we get these guys geared up, ready to go. All right, Jay, as we do on every broadcast, final thoughts.
Yes, the best iRacers in the business of good old short track racing, the Backmarkers Racing League, here to put on another fantastic show for all of you at home. Get settled in. We're in for a historic race here tonight.
Historic it is. You can already feel the nostalgia in the air as we do come off of turn 4. The pace truck is going to stay out for one more lap around here at North Wilkesboro to make sure the drivers are ready, strap themselves in, make sure their belts are tight, make sure the wheels are tight on the correct splines so we don't get a little bit of an incident during the race. But Barrett Polhemus out front now, and going to be leading this field to green for the first time here with the Backmarkers Racing League and the Xfinity cars at North Wilkesboro. Now going into turn 3, again, we're going to be seeing the pace truck come off of the racing surface, the 79, going to take control of this race. The green flag is out in the air, and the 79 and the 13 side by side across the start finish line. The 13 gets a great jump over the field, going through turns 1 and 2. Now the 98 to the outside of the 79 now. Off of turn 2, we got a battle for P2.
Yeah, Brochu to the outside. He's making up a lot of ground up here on the outside. Is Barnett coming off of turn 4? It looks like he's going to lead the first lap here at Wilkesboro, as we're still side by side here for P2. Here comes Brochu on the outside.
Now Brochu trying to make that outside work as Tyler Barnett is off of turn 2 now. And the 79's not going to have any choice but to fall in line now. Here comes the 21. Almost a little bit of a dive bomb there as we go single file for the top 7 now, as Kevin Baumler finding himself in P6. We got a battle for P7 actually, side by side with the 57 and the 05 of Michael Boyles.
Yeah, what a great start to this race. Still door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel here. Samsel and Boyles. Boyles, that's Michael Boyles to the inside. Can he make this happen? It's going to get real tight here. Can he make this pass off before he does? Move him up to P7.
We are now pretty much single file. We go back up to the front here, though. The 98's making a run on the 13. This is for the lead of the race. Off of turn 2, side by side, down the back straightaway, and into turn 3, the 98, shoving it deep in there, trying to clear the 13 off of turn 4, and it looks like it's going to almost happen, but he does lead the lap. Brochu to the lead here at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, unrelenting on this outside is Barnett, but he's going to have to forgo this position. He's still trying to get to the outside, but Brochu being a little defensive down the back straightaway, down here into turn 3. Brochu's your new leader, lap 5, as the field barrels here behind him, trying to fight for position.
The 98 now got to the lead, trying to get himself a comfortable lead as he does space out from the 13 just a little bit here. Looks like 13 might get a little bit of a run here now going into turn 3. Nothing is going to be made of it, as now the 79 is coming back up to the rear bumper of the 13, coming down the front straightaway now. These guys, every single car single file, we are seeing a little bit of different lines. The 13 still taking that high side, as well as the 22 through turns 1 and 2. And it looks like back here, Kevin Baumler, something happened here. He let Michael Boyles go now into turn 3.
Yes, we're seeing a bunch of different lines. We see the 22 of Adam Boyles in the outside line, Barnett using the outside line, but Baumler losing a spot to Michael Boyles, excuse me, here. Oh, we got a car in the wall. Is that Boyles? It's Adam Boyles up in the wall. Here comes his brother Michael to the inside. We're going to go side by side here into turn 3.
Still side by side, brother versus brother here in turn 3 and 4, and the 05 of Michael going to overtake his brother of Adam now, coming across start finish line. Adam finding himself back in P6, now looking like he might come under attack by Kevin Baumler. Off at turn 2 now, Jackson Samsel trying to take it to the 88.
Yeah, Samsel really working this inside line. Baumler using about mid-corner here, trying to find some grip. As you see, Samsel trying to get the drive off a 4. He's not going to be able to challenge to the inside. Oh, he's real heavy on the brakes here. Stewart, he's going to run up to the back of the 57. Maybe a little bumper business here through 1 and 2.
Now down the back straightaway, everybody's still in a line here. A little bit of a gap that Baumler has made to the 57 off of turn 4 now. Still stuck behind the 22, though, of Adam Boyles. Excuse me, now going into turn 1. We're still pretty much single file. We're seeing lots of different lines used, though. Those lines, you're heating up the track, putting rubber in the track. Maybe a different strategy that they can use on track towards the end of this race.
Yes, tire degradation with the heat in this track and the worn surface. We might see that come into play as, oh, look at Baumler really charging into turn 1. Might have grabbed a little bit wall there on entry, but he's going to diamond the corner. You're going to see that a lot tonight. These guys enter a little higher than normal and then try to take it down with a late apex down to the center of the corner and get the drive off the corner. That's what Baumler was using there in 1 and 2 as he continues to run here in P7.
Absolutely. We'll go back to the front here. Tyler Barnett is using a pretty interesting line here, getting a really big run down the back straightaway and into turn 3 now. You can see him in 3 and 4 using that bottom lane, but look what he does in turns 1 and 2. He's going to take it back to the high side here and really apex the corner. As you can see him get back to the rear bumper of the 98, and he might have a run here to do something with it. Down the back straightaway and into turn 3 now. Nothing's going to materialize. The 98 still out front.
Yes, now it looks like Barnett's going to have a little bit of competition behind with Plohemus as he's continuing to charge here. He was your pole sitters. Now Barnett goes back to the outside line. He's going to apex the corner again, try to get this drive here off of turn 2. He got a great run last time by. He's going to do the same this time by. Maybe a little bit of bumper business here to turn 3 as he's continuing here in P2, trying to find a way back to the lead.
And now the top 3 really under a blanket now, coming around here at North Wilkesboro. The different line that Tyler Barnett is taking through turns 1 and 2. And then 79 trying to dive it in there. Maybe get underneath 13. Not going to be able to do it this time by. But into turn 3 now. Tyler Barnett still stuck behind the 98. He might be just a little bit quicker now. But it's really hard to pass here as Tyler Barnett dives back on down into turn 1. And trying to make that outside lane work.
Yes, he's still continuing to work this line that he's found here in turn 1, trying to get the run down the back straightaway. He's going to go back to the bottom, following the tire checks of the 98 of Brochu here up through 3 and 4. But we see a little bit of lap traffic here just up the way. These guys are putting together a fantastic pace. As you see Barnett go back to the outside again. He's really found something here on this outside line through 1 and 2. He loses a little bit of time on entry, but he gets a great run down the back.
Now into turn 3, Tyler Barnett. He does take up a little bit of a different line there than the leader that time by, and it looks like he's going to lose some time to him. Now going into turn 1, the 79 taking a different line than the 98, taking a different line than the 13 here. So the leaders, all the front cars taking different lines, trying to find some speed to get around the guy in front of them. So it looks like Sam Brochu is doing a great job right now, keeping that car up front and clean at the moment. As we saw a lot of different stories developing in practice, this is being turned into possibly a really long green flag run.
Yes, I think this is going to turn into a little bit of a strategy run here. We're on lap 20, coming to complete lap 20 now. As you see the lap traffic there giving a little bit away. I think that was the Jordan Nissen 32 car giving way to your leaders. A lot of respect there as you see your top 4 go by. Mays is still in the mix though in this 21. As you see Bobby Dennis, the next guy up here in front of your leader, Brochu, he's going to show a lot of respect there, too. There, Bobby Dennis in that 0-2.
Now coming off of turn 4, it looks like the top 3 is going to be nice and clear of that lap car. Maybe Darrell Mays may have been caught on the exit there by that lap car, Bobby Dennis, as Sam Brochu now comes off of turn 2 with a very comfortable gap between himself and Tyler Barnett, as he continues to come out here and run some very fast laps. But last time by, Sam Brochu, Tyler Barnett pulling the same last lap times. And just this last lap time, Brochu was 0.05 quicker. So it looks like that 98 might be turning up a little bit here towards the beginning of the end of the beginning of this run. As they now come across start-finish line, Brochu still out front.
Yes, these front three are starting to break away from your fourth place contender. That's Mays. We've seen him a little slideways on corner exit these last couple laps. Lost a little bit of time. He's slideways again here off of turn 2 as he is Fiji, not Aquafina here into turns 3 and 4.
Now coming off of turn 4 of the 21, yeah, you can see he is really loose. In fact, Jay, let's take this opportunity. Let's go on board with this guy, the number 21, Daryl Mays, as he tries to navigate his way through this track, this very slick, very fast track, coming into turn 3 now.
Yes, he's going to exit turn 4.
We got a battle for P2.
We do have a battle for P2. Here comes the 79 of Pohemus to the inside of Barnett. He's going to take over that P2 position. Lost some spots on the initial start, but he has got the long run pace in this car as he goes by Barnett, your points leader here in this series. Great battling here as you see your leader Brochu starting to build a gap to these boys as well. The pace in this 98 is fantastic to start this race.
Yeah, right now 2/10 quicker than Barrett as he's coming through turns 1 and 2. Off of 2, down the back straightaway now. Maybe let's go on board with Barrett here and see what he's seeing as he's going around the track. So you can see him coming off of turn 4. The wheel work on that steering wheel right now. Let's see what he does in turn 1 here. Very, very smooth as he's trying to work the inside line. Coming off of turn 2 now, keeping it very straight. A lot of wheel work, though. And into turn 3 now.
Yeah, into turn 3. He's going to get right down there against the inside line. Try to get the drive off the corner here. And you'll see down the front stretch, you're going to go downhill a little bit here into turn 1. Very unique fact about this track is the elevation change on both straightaways as he's going to exit turn 2, and then you're going to see you're going uphill, incline here as we go through the backstretch into turn 3.
Now coming through turns 3 and 4. Last time by, Barrett was a 10th quicker, and we'll see what he is this time by. He was quicker, but just by 0.03 of a second. So this 79 now on a quest to track down the 98, as we got a little bit of a battle here now. This is for P4.
Yeah, Michael Boyle's door-to-door here with the 21 of Mays. Who's going to give this position? They're going to continue side by side. Is this going to work? What a run here off the corner by Mays. He's going to take it up against the boards here in 1 and 2. Unbelievable run he's got going on here. Still side by side drag racing down the back.
Down the back, the 21's got the run on the way outside now as the 05 really ripping the inside as the 21 in the billboards coming through the corner off of turn 4 now. Look at the run that the 21 gets. Now into turn 1, he's going to use that same line. Maybe Boyle's trying to get a little bit of that action now off of turn 2. The 21's going to get that great run on the outside, but it looks like the 05 of Michael Boyle's. We got a caution. Bryce battle.
Wow, what a long run we had there. It looks like Battle gets into the wall here in turn 4. Not a lot of damage, though. Maybe just barely kissed that outside wall. I'll have to go back and take a look at that, but what a race, a long green flag run.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and see what happened to the 17 now. Coming down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Ooh, got real loose on the entrance of that corner. Trying to save it here. Overcorrects just a little bit. Oh, he saves it! He didn't hit the wall.
It. Didn't even touch it. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. What a save that he had. He was about to eat that outside wall. All right. Everybody's still on track at the moment. Kevin Baumler does elect to come down pit road. Let's see if he takes some tires.
Yeah, you see, he got a little bit of right side damage there. Maybe got into the wall, but we'll see. Tires are going to be important. We saw that the pace of this race was slowing down just a little bit on this run. We'll see what new tires does for this 88 of Baumler. I'm surprised we didn't see more takers here, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. 34 laps into this race, we're going to see some tires be put on the 88. In the chat right now, though, we got a couple new guys here. We got, well, Hemigod said, I thought there would have been more yellows by now. These guys are amazing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The top fixed setup Xfinity Racing League here on iRacing. Backmarkers, check them out. Moon Pie lost, go Bobby. Hemigod showing some more support for Bobby. And the Moon Pie saying, uh-oh, nice save. So, I think it's due time. Bobby Dennis. Look at that beautiful, beautiful paint scheme he's got there. RuneScape. I don't know about you, Jay, but I played the heck out of this game when I was in middle school.
Yeah, I had my bouts with that game for sure. I love this paint scheme. I mean, Bobby Dennis, you can't miss this paint scheme on track. Bobby Dennis, a great race car driver, always out here driving his heart out here in this league, putting on a great show for everybody at home. Love seeing it. Love seeing it. Love the support here for Bobby.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tell Taps, you want some Boyles love. All right. Look at this. The Impact brand number 22 right here. Adam Boyles currently P6 right now. Michael Boyles, brother in the 05 Impact Chevrolet Camaro. He is currently P4. They're having a pretty good run tonight.
Yes. The Boyles are always contenders out here in this league. It's fun to watch these guys put on a great show. Michael Boyles in that 05 is actually the winner of the closest iRace in history. I'm going to go to the grave with that. He wins that by a billionth of a second. That is amazing. Still riding that wave.
Yeah, me too. I've never seen anything like it. All right, now back to the front. Lights are off on the pace truck. We are going green flag racing this time by once again. We'll see the inside car take control of this race. Sam Brochu this time. Barrett Polhemus on the outside. And the green flag is out in the air. The 98 gets an amazing jump on the field. Look at him go. A great gap between himself and P2 at the moment. Almost 3 wide back here between the Boyles as they think better of it off of turn 2 now. Michael Boyles in the 05 battling Tyler Barnett into turn 3.
Yeah, what a great restart this was by Michael Boyles, but here we are. We're still side by side here on a 4, multiple rows deep. This is great racing up here at the front. As you see Barnett try to use this inside line as Michael Boyles continues to use the outside line. Who gets a good run here off of turn 2?
Now down the back straightaway, the 05's getting a great run as he's using that outside lane and trying to arc the corner as much as he can off of turn 4 now. We're going to watch him get this run and try to get in front of the 13 very close to the start-finish line as we saw at Michigan as well. This time only for P3 off of turn 2. Now on the 13's real sideways. He's going to lose a lot of time. He's going to mitigate it though. He's still side by side with Michael Boyles.
These guys are unrelenting here off of turn 4, still side by side. Who's going to get the run to continue to drag race? Looks like Michael Boyles has found something up here on the outside line, though. He might get the run here off of turn 2. Might be able to clear the 13. It's going to get tight. He does clear him. Move Michael Boyles up to P3.
What a great run, running on the outside there, taking the road less traveled by and making the pass. What a great job out of that 05 camp so far to find himself on the podium now. The 05 of Michael Boyles got his sights set on the 79 of Barrett Polhemus now as we got some battling in the back happening. This is Corey Harville and the 57 of Samsel.
Yeah, Corey Harville started shotgun on the field. He's already up here to P8. What an incredible run here by Harville as he has moved into a top 10 position. Chasing down Peter Stewart now as you see Bumler side by side with Samsel down here into turn 1. Unbelievable as we're still side by side exiting turn 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, this 88 did take tires and we've got a caution. Let's see, Bryce Battle once again in the 17, getting around there, finding himself a little bit in the grass, but it looks like he's got a clean car once again.
Wow, another save here by Bryce Battle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think you go around twice at North Wilkesboro with no damage. He's doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely. Here's the replay, ladies and gentlemen, into turn 1. Oh, the 17's just really loose once again. Oh, real close. Bobby Dennis with a massive save there. Bobby Dennis almost getting into the rear end of the 17, and the 17 keeping it off the wall. What a great job there. So we'll go back live here. Corey Harville being the only taker down pit road. So you can see him now getting his box. Let's see if he takes tires here, because this will get interesting.
Yeah, I think he saw what his teammate Baumler was doing on those fresh tires. Like, I'm going to go bring me some tires on this race car. I was in the back once already. Let's re-rag it. Let's do it again. What an amazing start to this race. Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Strategy's already in play, Tom. This is great.
Absolutely. Lap 45 right now. We will complete lap 45. And we'll find ourselves almost a third through the race. Jordan Nissen also on pit road as well in the Keystone Light Ford Mustang number 32. It's coming off of pit road. Almost beat the pace car. Thought better of it here. So Jordan Nissen probably going to go another lap down here. It's Troy Nissen now coming down pit road. Let's see if he takes some tires. Oh, he is.
There it is.
Right sides are up.
Isn't that beautiful? I believe that's a Dragon Ball Z scheme there by Troy Nissen. That's a beautiful looking race car. Get some fresh tires on that thing. Send her on back out.
You know, I think it's great. It's got a Dragon Ball Z paint scheme and a Red Bull helmet.
That's like a mix made in heaven, man.
All right, we'll go back to the front here. Sam Brochu still out front. Hemigod in the chat. Great save by Bobby, near miss. Absolutely, that was that had to be a pucker moment for him. Maybe a little bit of a Code Brown, as he did get by Bryce Battle there. Telltap says Jimmy Spencer. I don't know what in reference to, but Jimmy Spencer, I don't like Jimmy Spencer. I'm a big Kurt Busch fan.
Mr. Excitement himself making a presence in our chat. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, lights are off on the pace truck. We are going to go green flag racing this time by. As, wow, look at this. Daryl Mays, just kidding. Just joshing here, guys. Just joshing. Sam Brochu leading this field, electing to take the high side on this restart. Barrett Polhemus now to the inside. Tyler Barnett and Michael Boyles make up your second row. And Daryl Mays and Adam Boyles make up your third row. Now get ready. The green flag's going to be flying here. And the green flag is out in the air. Sam Brochu on the outside getting once again an amazing jump on the field. The 79 to the inside of the 13. No, that's the 13 on the outside of the 79. Look at the run he's going to try to get here. Coming down the back straightaway. He's there. He's there now into turn 3. Barnett trying to make something work here.
Oh, a little bit of cat and mouse there off of turn 4. A little bit of stack up. Great driving by these boys, but Adam Boyles back going to the bumper of his brother Michael Boyles here. Through 1 and 2 now. He's going to take it to the bottom. Unbelievable. Mays still digging on the inside line. This is great racing here into turn 3.
The 05 to the outside and the 21 to the inside. Still side by side off of turn 4. And it looks like the 05 is going to get the run. Oh, contact! Contact was made there. Here comes the 21 trying to slide up in front of the 05. Not going to happen. Here comes the 22, almost 3 wide. He does make it happen. He shuts the door on the 05 going into turn 3.
Wow, brothers battling it out. It looks like Adam Boyle's going to take advantage on the inside of Michael here. As here comes Baumler. He's going to stick his nose into this fight. Oh, we got wall ride into turn 1. That was Adam Boyles. He's going to make it work, though. Keep his foot in it. Crossover move on the 21 Amazes. He's sideways off a 2.
Now going single file there. We got Baumler in the 05 trying to go at it here. This is for the top 5 position. Kevin Baumler now taking over. Oh, he's real loose now going into turn 1. Almost lost it, but he saved it. He saved it. What a great save there. Oh, he almost makes contact with the 22. Off of turn 2 now, coming down the back straightaway. The 88 seems to be all over the place, but corrects himself now, going straight once again. Off of turn 4, he's going to try to track down the 22.
Look who's up here to P7. Just got fresh tires on this thing. He started in the back, and here he is at P7. As Baumler's using the outside line. Harville to the inside. Crazy action off of turn 2. But here comes Harville to the inside of Baumler. Trying to make up positions. Trying to climb through this field. As he's giving some bumper business to the 22 of Adam Boyles.
And he makes that position stick. Corey Harville up to P6. He's going to dive it on down on the 22. Into turn 1 and through turn 2. Oh, he's going to make 2 passes in 1 corner. Unbelievable! He's in the top 4 now. Kevin Baumler trying to do the same thing as he goes to the inside of the 22 and the 21. He's going to do it as well. 2 positions for Kevin Baumler. He's in the top 5. Here comes Corey Harville for P4.
Harville to the inside of Barnett up to P3. These new tires are just working to his advantage right now, flying through the field. Already on a podium position. Came from the back to the front multiple times here tonight, and he's still digging, trying to chase down that 79 of Polhemus.
Now everybody seems to go single file now as the 92 tries to track down the 79 in front of him, and he's doing a great job of doing it. He is just over or close to a second quicker than everybody else in front of him. So check out this 92. He's got to make a run here on the inside of the 79 going into turn 1. Here he comes to the inside. The 92 of Harville side by side now for P2 off of turn 2, and the 92 and 79 are still side by side coming down the back straightaway.
Still side by side here to turn 3. Harville, he's going to drive it in deep, but so does the 79 of Polhemus. But it looks like Harville's going to take that position up to P2. Now he's got his eyes set on the leader. That is Brochu. Can he close this gap? Unbelievable drive here by Harville. Definitely putting on a show here for you guys at home.
Off of turn 2 now, Harville coming down the back straightaway again. 2/10 quicker last time by on the lap time. Now coming off of turn 4, the 92's looking high. He might run a little low here to turn 1. Here he comes once again. He's side by side with the leader now. The 92, Corey Harville, trying to make something happen off of turn 2. Down the back straightaway now. Still side by side going into turn 3.
Harville's going to make the move. Brochu's going to give that position to the 92 of Harville. Wasn't able to hold the outside line. But Harville from shotgun on the field to point of the field here by lap 61. Unbelievable strategy with those fresh tires, taking advantage of the field. Can he pull away now?
Yes, absolutely. Expect him to be out front with a big gap now with those fresh tires. In fact, let's pull up our pit strategy now. As you can see, everybody who pitted, Harville, Baumler, Nissen, both Nissens in battle pitting at least once in this race. Everybody else, Brochu, Polhemus, Barnett, Boyles, Mays, Boyles, Moffitt, Samsel, not having a singular pit stop yet, as now Harville finds himself on the point and leading this race.
Yes, doing a fantastic job. It'll be interesting to see as this race progresses when we see green flag pit stops by the rest of the field here, as it looks like Baumler back there is all over the rear bumper of the 79 of Polhemus. This is for P3, giving him some bumper business down here, trying to get through these guys just like his teammate Harville did earlier off of turn 4. Now he's closing this gap to Polhemus.
Let's see what he can do now coming through turns 1 and 2. The 88 of Baumler taking some fresh tires as well. A little bit older than what we saw out of Harville. But going into turn 3, it looks like he might be just a little bit stuck here. As the 88 is still behind the 79 coming down the front straightaway. Maybe diving it deep in here just a little bit. He's not going to make anything happen of it though. We will keep our eyes on this as we do have a little bit of battling happening back here.
Oh, slide jump! Contact is made! Oh my goodness, Adam Boyle's gonna take that position from Mays. Here comes Jackson Samsel now. Does he have an opportunity to take advantage of the 21? He's gonna get right up there to the bumper here off of turn 4. He's not gonna be able to make a move. But Adam Boyles, what an incredible slide job. He's gonna move himself up here into a P7 position.
Yeah, great job by Boyles trying to get himself back to the front here with them old tires. 22 pulling some great lap times at the moment versus Daryl Mays in the number 21 now through turns 3 and 4. Behind him, Jackson Samsel, Peter Stewart. That is your top 10 line at the moment as the 91 tries to seek something underneath the 57. Not going to be able to make it happen though. And look at this though, Daryl Mays has caught the rear bumper of Adam Boyles once again.
Yes, this is some great racing. He's going to take it to the outside. Samson's going to take it to the inside. But here comes Troy Nissen. He's also on some fresh tires. Can he get through these boys? As it looks like Samson's going to give some bumper business here to the 21 of Mays. Oh, maybe a little check up there into the corner as everybody's rotating to the outside line here now. This is a little different than expected. But here comes Samson to the inside of Mays. He's trying to make the inside line work.
To the inside through 3 and 4. He's still there now off of 4. Side by side. This is for P8 as Jackson Samsel doesn't have the speed coming down the front straightaway into turn 1 and through turns 2. Now he's got a little bit of an edge now out in front of the 21. Almost clears him now into turn 3. Still side by side. He clears him. He clears him. What a move by Jackson Samsel to get himself into that P8 position.
Yeah, that's going to open the door here for Peter Stewart. Oh, he goes, shoots it to the bottom. Does Mays to the inside of Samsel. He's a little sideways. Can he pull this move off? Still drifting to the exit of the corner. He's not going to be able to make that move. What a top-to-bottom move there by the 21 is now Nissen working the outside line. Still side-by-side here off a 4.
What a great run so far. Oh, the 91's getting loose. The 21 got loose as well. Now Jackson Samsel finding himself with a little bit of a cushion here. If the 21 tries to dive it, he may be able to survive. Almost 3 wide back here with the 21, 91, and the 19 now into turn 3. Look at these guys. Oh, the 21's real loose. Look at him go sideways. He saves it. What a save by Mays through 3 and 4.
Yes, Peter Stewart went by through that save by Mays, but Mays is up in the wall. We're 3 wide, Muffet to the inside. Nissen goes around. Mays really struggling on these old tires, losing positions here as Nissen and Muffet go by now. Kenny sets up back up. He's going to drive it in extremely deep, maybe a little sideways again off the floor, but he's back to P12
Yellow flag.
now.
James Zangy sitting on the back straightaway there. Took a toe to pit road. Let's see what happened here to Zangy. Oh, real loose. Look at that.
Oh, it makes a little bit of right front contact with the inside wall.
All right, here is where the strategy comes into play, Jade. Corey Harville pitted 29 laps ago. Brochu, Polhemus, not pitted. Boyles, Barnett, not pitted. Corey Harville staying out. Brochu coming in. Polhemus coming in. Baumler staying out. Everybody who hasn't pitted now coming down pit road.
Yeah, this is a real game changer. Now it's going to put Baumler and Harville in kind of a predicament here as they're going to have fresh tires right behind them. But the race off pit road is going to be crucial here. Who can win this race off pit road? Get that inside line behind your 2 leaders. As you see, the 79, he's getting his pit work done now. Going to the left sides, I believe the 98 is done with his stop. He's going to win the race off pit road here.
Yes, he is. You can see how close the 79 is to that marker there for the end of pit road. Could have almost had him. Maybe if he had a little bit more time, he could have beat the 98. Very close, though. But real quick, look at that. We got a new member on the channel. It's Telltaps. Look at that. All right. Thanks, my guy. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Telltaps. He says, wonder if my badge works. Yes, sir, it does. I can see it just fine from here. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Jimmy Spencer explanation. It's an inside joke with Jackson, Daryl, Michael, and Adam. If you get an interview with one of them, you should ask them. Okay. Bet. I will. I will. Hemigod says, it's like a skating rink out there. Absolutely it is. These guys, let's just look back at the pit strategy real quick. 74 laps on a single set of tires. And if we pull up our race info page once again, we'll see how hot the track is. 134 degrees right now. Unbelievable. They were able to do that on all those laps. 74 laps on a 130 plus degree track. Unbelievable what they were doing there and keeping that thing straight. Sam Brochu, what a driver. Barrett Polhemus, what a driver.
Yes. What an amazing race. These guys are digging, slipping and sliding all over the place, still battling for position. The best iRacers in the business, putting on an absolute show here tonight. As we're going to see strategy get flipped on its head here, though. We got the lights out on the pace truck. We got 2 guys on older tires and fresh tires behind them. It's going to get wild, Tom.
Absolutely. Look, we're just over halfway here at North Wilkesboro with the Backmarkers Racing League, and we have had some phenomenal racing out of these guys. A lot of class, a lot of hard driving here, and we are so excited to see what this race brings us towards the end. The pace truck is going to come off the racing surface, controlled to Corey Harville, and the green flag is out in the air. Harville getting not a decent restart as like what we've seen in the past. The 88 side by side with the 92 into turn 1. It looks like the 88 of Baumler. He might get a run now coming down the back straightaway. Let's see what happens. We're side by side for the lead. Kevin Baumler on the outside, Corey Harville on the inside. Coming through turns 3 and 4 and off of 4 now. Corey Harville holds on to it.
Oh, as it looks like the 92 gets a little sideways off a 4. It's going to open the door for Brochu to the inside. Harville's drifted to the center. He's going to lose the lead, but here comes Michael Boyles to the inside now. Harville in the wall down the back.
Now for second place, Michael Boyles holds on to it. Here comes Adam Boyles now to the inside of Harville. That's the Boyle brothers in the top 3 now into turn 1 as Corey Harville trying to battle those old tires. Here comes Tyler Barnett. He's going to try to take over that P4 position down the back straightaway and into turn 3. He's going to take the inside line. The 92's taking it real wide on the outside, and Tyler Barnett's going to hold on to P4. Barrett Polhemus into P5. Oh, contact!
Oh, contact! Harville's around! Oh, no! He's going to keep it going. There's the caution. Oh, no! I was going to say how these guys were struggling on those older tires. Shows the difference. New tires to old tires. We saw it with Harville earlier, and then we saw it with the field now. A little bit of damage to the rear end there for Harville.
Let's go back and look at it here. Try to maybe get a little bit of a better view here. Coming off of turn 4 now. Jackson Samsel to the inside of the 92. Now going into turn 1. Maybe just very small contact there. And it just sent the 92 around. Kind of weird how that worked out right there. Not a lot of contact, but it really turned the 92 around.
Yeah, that was very slight contact there by Samsel. Looked like maybe they're both trying to get to the inside line. Unfortunate there for Harville. Gonna have to come in, maybe get some repairs, maybe take that set of tires.
We'll see. Currently staying out at the moment with the Corey Harville car. Let's look at Kevin Baumler real quick. Kevin Baumler in the P8 position, right where he started. Kevin Baumler. Let's look at pit strategy once again. I know I keep switching back to this, but look, Baumler now on 50 lap old tires, and now really finding himself with some really old tires here, and maybe just a little curious on what the strategy might be. This is very interesting to see this strategy out of Baumler. Maybe just trying to take something a little different than everybody else, trying to find that 88 back up front.
Yeah, this is an interesting strategy exactly here for Baumler and with Harville. I'm wondering if they're maybe hoping for a late race caution. They could bring in those new tires. It's an interesting strategy. We'll have to see how this plays out. Looks like the rest of the field's opting for the same strategy, so it's up in the air now. It's wide open strategy-wise. We'll have to see how this plays out for Baumler and Harville on the same set of tire strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna get interesting. And yeah, it's only going to get better from here. But back up to the front now. Sam Brochu still out front in that number 98. Adam Boyles now P2. Sorry, Michael Boyles P2. Adam Boyles P3. Tyler Barnett finding himself back into the top 5 in P4 at the moment. And Barrett Polhemus in the P5 position. And finding himself back into the top 5. Look at Jackson Samsel, though. Finding himself P6. Great run by him so far. Currently +4 since the start of this race, and right behind him, that's Peter Stewart, +5.
Yeah, great job getting through the field here for Peter Stewart, working through the strategy. It's going to be interesting here. It looks like the lights may be out on the pace vehicle here. Might be going green flag racing. We are, but it's going to be interesting to see Michael Boyles now on the front row. We haven't seen him this close to the front all night long. Let's see what he can do on this restart.
Yeah, absolutely. That 05 is very strong, and the 98 also very strong. But with the lights out on the pace truck, we're going to go green flag racing this time by. And we're going to watch the pace truck come off of the racing surface and give control to the 98. With the green flag out in the air, the 98 once again gets a great jump on the restart. Michael Boyles, sorry, really mitigating that and keeping to the rear bumper of the 98. Here comes Tyler Barnett on the outside. He's going to make a run for P2 coming down the back straightaway.
Yeah, door to door here, down into turn 3. Can Barnett get the momentum on the outside? It doesn't look like it. Looks like the 05 of Michael Boyle's going to clear him here. And now he's going to go with the crossover move down to the inside into turn 1 as Michael Boyles is trying to challenge your leader. There we go off of turn 2.
This great battle here for the top 3 at the moment. Boyles now shooting down inside on your leader, Sam Brochu, side by side for the lead of this race off of turn 4. He's going to try to make something happen coming across the line. The 98 does lead that lap now into turn 1. He's going to push him high. He's going to try to get the run off of turn 2. He's sideways. He can't keep it straight. Here comes the 98 to the outside.
Side by side here for the lead. Off of turn 4. Does the 05 clear? Move Michael Boyles to the lead of this race past Brochu. This is awesome racing. As now Brochu's going to try and send it down to the bottom. Can he make a move back at the 05? He's going to get the drive off of turn 2. He's not going to be side by side here.
Now coming into turn 3, the 98's going to try to shove it deep in here. He's not going to be able to make it happen. The 05 of Boyles holding on strong in the lead position, side by side now for the lead. Once again, into turn 1, the 98 to the inside, the 05 to the outside. As you can just tell, they're really using these tires hard. They're trying to make them work for them. Into turn 3 now, still side by side for the lead. Michael Boyles holding on barely onto first place, and he's going to get overtaken by the 98. Coming across the start-finish line, Brochu back out front.
Oh, Brochu retakes the lead. Looked like Michael Boyles tried to go to the inside. He got a little defensive, was Brochu in the 98. Did not give the inside position to Michael Boyles. Now he's backed up P2, trying to find something to work here. Get the drive off the corner, but now Adam Boyles giving the bumper business here to Barnett here for P3. See what they do down here into turn 1.
Now through turn 1, we're going to keep our eyes on this 22 as he tries to go after the 13. Behind him as well as Barrett Polhemus going into turn 3 now. And these guys have been really going at it here for the past couple of laps. Looks like Michael Boyles now trying or coming under attack by Tyler Barnett going into turn 1. As we can see how much faster the 13 is on the entrance of the corner, giving a little bit of the bumper business through turns 1 and 2. Now coming into 3, the 05 has created a little bit of a gap between himself and the 13, but the 13 seems to be prevailing. Off of turn 4 and across the start-finish line, Michael Boyles holding on to P2.
Yeah, the pressure is applied here by Barnett to the back of Michael Boyles. Really trying to get the drive here off of turn 2. They're going to be pretty even drive off of turn 2. Down here into turn 3. Michael Boyles going to go a little wider here. Can the 13 of Barnett get to the inside? Here comes Adam Boyles. He was trying to get his nose to the inside. These guys are continuing down here into turn 1. Here comes Barnett. Look at Adam Boyles. He's going to try and rip the boards here in 1 and 2.
Coming off of turn 2 now, watch the run he gets. He's going to be able to possibly pull up to the rear bumper of the 13. Not this time by, but through the middle of the corner, he's able to do it. Look at that, all over the rear bumper of Tyler Barnett now, coming down the front straightaway. Let's see if he can make a run on it into turn 1. Oh, he makes a little bit of wall contact as it continues to rip the outside lane. Again, watch this run he's going to get. The 79 trying to pull side by side, not going to happen. Here comes Michael Boyles for the lead to the inside of the 98, side by side off of turn 4.
Oh, contact off of 4. I can't believe what we're witnessing. Here comes Michael Boyles going back for the lead as it looks like the Brochu 98's going to hold it on his door here through 1 and 2. Can Boyles clear him off of turn 2? He doesn't. The 98's still to the outside. He does clear him. Move Michael Boyles back to the lead. Swapping positions.
What a great move by the 05 to get himself out front as you now see the 22 and the 79 going side by side back there. The 79 taking over P4 as you can see the 98 making a run back for the lead. Maybe a little bit of bumper business here through turns 1 and 2. Now going into turn 3. We're going to see this battle heat up. We're going to see if the 98 can get back to the rear bumper of Michael Boyles off of turn 4. Now coming down the front straightaway.
Yeah, we have 50 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro, but here comes Brochu to the inside with a great drive on corner entry. He's going to plant the throttle off of turn 2 a little sideways. He's looking to the inside of Michael Boyles. These guys have been battling it out mono for the last 15 laps. Who's going to get the advantage? Still side by side across the line.
What a run the 05 got on the outside off of turn 4. We've seen in the past on the outside of turn 4, and we got a caution. Austin Holbrook.
Oh, so unfortunate. But look at the scoring board. It looked like Boyles maintains the lead here before the caution flew. Unbelievable.
That's got to be close right there. In fact, let's go back and look at the replay and see when the caution flew for Austin Holbrook as he's coming through turns 3 and 4. See what happens to him. Just real sideways there and gets it loose. Try to get a good picture here. Oh, man, that's close. Look at that.
Oh, man. That could
Look
be
at
game
that.
race changing right there.
Wow, Michael Boyles not giving up right there and getting the lead of the race back. Incredible. Never give up.
Yes, we need to nickname Michael Boyles Screenshot, man. This dude's in every screenshot frame out there.
Wow, that was awesome. What a run by Michael on the outside there to hold on to that as the caution flag does fly. We got a couple takers down pit road. It looks like Austin Holbrook, Bobby Dennis now coming down or coming off of pit road, but Austin Holbrook involved in that caution there. Looks like he does take a quick repair. He did get a little bit of damage there, and he's going to come back out on track for a little bit of a second chance, maybe a little bit of redemption for that number 12 Xfinity machine, as he's going to line himself back up. Just under 50 laps to go here around North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we only have one set of tires, because I would have expected to see Baumler and Harville down pit lane here to change up the strategy. Not sure what tires allotted to these drivers in this race, but that is interesting strategy call. I would have expected maybe some tires here.
Yeah, absolutely, Jay. That could be the possibility. Maybe only one set was granted to the drivers tonight. And it was all about trying to find the best strategy to put those tires on. Could be a possibility for sure. We also know that track position means a lot here for sure as well. So, I don't know. Very interesting point to bring up. Very interesting race to play out still. Look, we're looking at, again, well, just about 46, 45 laps now. Sorry, 45. American education system coming in play. Look, Abe Kalufa in the chat. Love the broadcast. You guys are great. No, Abe, you're great. Thank you for coming out here and commenting and watching. Truly appreciate it. You the man.
Yes, this has been a fantastic race. I mean, unbelievable. The battles that we've seen all throughout the field. The last 20 laps, we saw Michael Boyles and Brochu going door to door, wheel to wheel, trading, swapping positions. It was unbelievable. I think it's only going to heat up here as we see the lights out on the pace truck here, Tom, and you know what that means.
Green flag racing this time by. We're going to be watching Michael Boyles take control of this race. And he is going to be starting on the outside. Real quick, Hemigod in the chat. Bobby says it's slick out there. Sponsored by Bauer. And Teltaps, look at that. Mr. Screenshot providing once more. Man, what a drive so far by Michael Boyles. But look at this. Off of turn 4, and the green flag is out in the air. The 05 of Michael Boyles. Look at the jump he gets. He already clears P2. The 98 of Sam Brochu now trying to come back to the inside. And maybe he does. He does. He goes side by side there just for a second. But Michael Boyles holding on to that P1 position now, going through turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, what a drive. Look at Samsel way up in no man's land up on the outside back there. Unbelievable. But Michael Boyle's going to lead them all down here into turn 1. Here comes Brochu trying to get this inside line to work for him as it's going to go side by side here off of turn 2. Here comes Brochu.
Brochu to the inside now into turn 3. The 05 taking the middle line off of turn 4. Let's see if he can hold on to this. Man, is he doing a great job keeping that car straight off of turn 4. Real close here into turn 1 now. Almost contact made as the 05 still on the outside of the 98. And the 98 almost makes that pass now going into turn 3. We're still side by side for the lead.
The driving talent behind the wheel by these guys tonight has been outstanding. As now here comes Polhemius to the inside trying to make a move on Michael Boyles. This is for P2. As you see Brochu take the lead here. Unbelievable. Still side by side down the back. The 79 still trying to make this inside line work to the inside of Michael Boyles at a 3.
Boyles now looks like he might be struggling just a little bit on the outside lane. The 79 of Polhemus now trying to make that P2 position his going into turn 1. He's still to the inside of the 05 side by side coming off of turn 2. Let's see who gets the run. Oh, the 79 got a little loose there into turn 3, and it looks like advantage just slightly to the 05, but off of turn 4 is where he's going to struggle a little bit here. Oh, almost contact made by the 13.
Yeah, we're still side by side. Michael Boyles is not giving up here on the outside line, still trying to carry this momentum off a corner exit to stay side by side. Oh, little tight there off a 2. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. Down here into turn 1, here comes a 79. He's gonna maybe clear the 05, and here comes Barnett to the inside of Michael Boyles.
Now to the inside, the 13, Barnett trying to make something work here, going into turn 1. Michael Boyles has his brother right behind him as well. Adam Boyles, oh, maybe a little bit of contact. The 13 gets sideways off of turn 2, and the advantage to the 05 going into turn 3 now. And off of turn 4, the 05 of Michael Boyles still holding strong on the outside. It's amazing what he is able to do right now with that outside lane, going against Tyler Barnett on the inside. He's trying to squeeze him down. He's trying to make a run on the outside, and look at that. Almost clears the 13. He does into turn 3. What a drive by Michael.
He sent it in there to turn 3. He might be able to get the run here off of him. He clears the 13 of Barnett. Now he's got a little bit of sight here to take some advantage here to try and run back down the 79 and the 98. As you see, Adam Boyles using that outside line. This is great racing here as now Barnett. What is he going to do? Oh, he draws right into the bumper. And he drove it in really deep. Did not get there. This is insane as now it looks like the 79 might be closing the gap to the 98 of Brochu.
Look at this. Oh, to the outside, Tyler Barnett on Michael Boyles. Almost there. He's going to try to do a crossover here down the back straightaway, and it's not going to happen at this point, but into turn 3 they go. The Barnett in a Boyles sandwich right now off at turn 4. And let's see what he can do here going into turn 1. He's still looking to the outside. Oh, maybe a little bit of contact made there. Unbelievable how close these guys are, and they're not wrecking here on a short track. Unbelievable what these guys are doing.
Yeah, these guys are just slipping and sliding all over the place, trying to find the grip. Oh, Michael Boyles really grabbed some apron there on the exit of 4. He's not going to lose any time here to the 13 as he's trying to work this outside line. They're all working the outside line, trying to dime in the corner to get the run off to get some grip in these race cars. These things are sliding as it looks like now Barnett's going to try to go back to the inside, trying to get by the 05 of Boyles as this race is winding down here, Tom.
31 laps to go across the start-finish line and into turn 1 now. Michael Boyles coming under attack by Barnett in P4 as Barnett trying to give everything he's got to go after this 05 car into turn 3 now. Still single file. The top 2, though, Sam Brochu, Barrett Polhemus, pulling away from everybody else as these other guys were battling a little bit. These guys were pulling away. They've almost got a second in between second and third right now as Michael Boyles, though, trying to catch back up, but he is not quicker at the moment than P2. Look at this. Is that Boyles to the inside of the 13? He's not going to make it happen, but coming down. Oh, maybe a little bit of wall contact there. You can see the damage on the right side of that 22 now. Coming through turns 1 and 2. Barnett still looking to the inside of Boyles.
Yeah, really trying to search the track and find some grip in this 22. As you said, Barnett gets sideways there last time by. He was not able to get to the inside this time by either. As these guys are still battling out here for this P3 position, as you see the leaders maybe stretching this gap on them just a little bit here. Is Boyles, does Barnett, Boyles, or Adam Boyles, do they find anything here at the end of this race in these race cars? Grip needs to be found to be able to close this gap back to your leaders.
0.06 of a second. Tyler Barnett is quicker than Michael Boyles last time by. This time by, that has turned into 0.03 of a second as the 13 still stuck behind the 05 of Michael Boyles. Tyler Barnett doing everything he can to try and get around the 05, but again, in that Boyles sandwich, not really helping him out now. Off of turn 4 now, trying to keep that car straight. The 13 now coming under attack by the 22 on the outside. Not going to make something happen here this time by coming down the back straightaway. Oh, the 22! He's going to look to the inside into turn 3.
Here comes Adam Boyles to the inside. He's found the run that he needed. Can he get to the inside? Oh, contact is made off a 4. He's not going to be able to stay side by side here across the line. Great move there by the 13 of Barnett to keep that car underneath him there with the contact from Adam Boyles. But now Michael Boyles stretching this gap on the 13 of Barnett. Here comes Adam Boyles finding some speed here at the end of this race. Can he make a move on the 13? He's going to follow him down here into 3 and 4.
Off of turn 4 now, the 22 again all over the rear bumper of the 13. Tyler Barnett trying to continue his podium run as the 22 grabs a little bit of wall there into turn 1, but he's going to continue to go straight off of turn 2 now. The 22 all over the rear bumper of the 13. He might take it to the outside and try to get a run down the front straightaway as they come off of turn 4. Here comes the 22. Don't hold your breath, because here he is on the rear bumper of the 13 into turn 1.
Yeah, the 13 is real sideways, real loosey-goosey here off a corner exit. That's where Boyles has found some pace here. Oh, bumper business down the back. He shoves him into turn 3. Well, Barnett grabs a little bit of wall there. Here comes Adam Boyles trying to plant the throttle. Get to the inside of the 13. He's not going to be able to get side by side here. He's going to take it probably back to the outside. He does take it to the outside. Barnett takes it to the outside. Incredible battle here for P4.
Wow, these guys are really duking it out right now as they're just trying to hold on to this P4 position. Adam Boyles might be just a little bit quicker here coming off of turn 4, but it's not going to be enough. Coming across the start-finish line into turn 1, maybe a little bit more wall contact by the 22. He's got a little bit of a nose there on the outside of the 13. He's not going to be able to hold on to it. He gets sideways off of turn 2, and now that gap has grown, but now it shrinks. Look at this. The 22 out of nowhere finds speed at the apex of the corner. Down the front straightaway now, though, Tyler Barnett still leading Boyles.
Oh, he sent it in here to turn 1 on the outside. Can he get the run off the corner? Oh, he's to the outside of Barnett. We're side by side, real tight there. He's going to go back to the outside of Barnett. Can he stay to the outside here off of turn 4? He's going to put his foot in the throttle, drive this off the corner, near wall contact. He's going to take it back to the outside. Still side by side for these two.
Still side by side for P4 off of turn 2 now. Adam Boyles trying to make something happen here. He does get that position just for a second here, but look at this. Lap traffic's gonna come into play. That's Troy Nissen off of turn 4 now, and it looks like the 13's gonna try to use him as a pick as the 22 almost clears the 13. Oh, we're gonna look at almost a 3-wide situation here off of turn 2. Look at this. The 13's gonna try to pick him. It's not gonna happen.
Oh.
The 22 shuts the door on the 13. Into turn 3 now. The 22 holds on to P4.
With the needle threader move there by Adam Boyles. Unbelievable. He moves himself up to P4. But here comes Peter Stewart. He's been running these boys down as they've been battling. As Barnett's now in the clutches of the 91 car here late in this race. We got 17 laps to go, battling down the back.
Single file now for the top 6. As we are looking at Tyler Barnett holding on to that P5 position. Last time by, the 91 was a 10.5 quicker. This time by, Tyler Barnett does pick back up the speed and is a little bit quicker than Peter Stewart, just by a little bit as they're coming down the back straightaway now. Peter Stewart trying to garner something here to get back to Tyler Barnett, the rear bumper, coming off of turn 4 now. We're going to look at this lap time here as they come across the start-finish line. 21:59 for Tyler Barnett and a 21:37 for Peter Stewart. Looks like Peter Stewart still got some fuel in the tank.
Yes, we mentioned at the top, this could be a day that changes the point picture, the whole complexion of this championship. As Barnett continues to lose positions here at the end of this race. These are crucial
we got a
points.
big wreck.
Oh no, Bobby Dennis and Baumler.
Oh, this changes everything.
Oh man, this is wild. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the 88 is broke. His right front is just gone off of this race car. Look at that. As he comes across the start-finish line. Oh, big broke. Big broke. He's trying to just keep that thing straight. Look at that wheel input he's got. All right. Let's go back and look at the crash and see what happened here. Kevin Baumler and Bobby Dennis looking like they got entangled with each other through turns 1 and 2. Let's see what happened here. Oh. Something must have happened to Bobby Dennis there. Big contact in turn 1. Almost taking out the 88 there. The 02 grabbing a lot of damage as well. As we'll go live. Because look at this. Everybody is down pit road. And Jay, they're taking tires.
That answers my question. I was wondering if they only had one.
The
maybe
13!
a mistake here by 13. This could be huge championship implications.
The 79 beat him! What a race!
Yes! Oh my goodness!
Look at Peter Stewart, P3!
Oh my goodness! This race just got shook up in a Coke bottle. Unbelievable!
Wow! Tyler Barnett all the way back here in P7.
Wow! Unbelievable. We saw the mistake by Barnett there on pit lane. It cost him several positions. Like we mentioned, I just mentioned this as well. The complexion of this championship could change right here. This is the halfway point of the season. This is not what Barnett needed here at the end of this race.
Barrett Polhemus looking very good at the moment. Relative leader. Wow, unbelievable. All right, let's go back through the chat here real quick. Telltab says Michael is fading fast. He needs to move down to the bottom lane. Bobby Dennis reporting from the O2 car. Repairing damage, grabbing soda. Hemigod, Bobby, grab a hot dog too. And Bobby says, hot dog secured. Abe saying this is intense. Hemigod, dang. Bobby Dennis pulling out the OLOFT here tonight. That's alright, brother. We all have problems like that sometimes. No biggie. No biggie. I mean, in the grand aspect, let's play a little bit of devil's advocate here, right? Turn the race upside down. You know?
I still can't get over the grabbing a soda and a hot dog. It reminds me of that scene from Talladega Nights right there.
Yeah.
Where he jumps out of the car and hits the chicken shack. I love it. I love the excitement. That's great stuff. Great content.
All right. Man, this is going to be shaping up to be a phenomenal last couple of laps. Lights are off on the pace truck. The 79, Barrett Polhemus, he is going to be leading this field to green. He elects to take the outside lane, which may be a little bit different with fresh tires, but nonetheless, he takes it. The green flag is out in the air. The 79 getting a pretty awesome restart. Look at that. He's already by P2. Here comes Michael Boyles to the outside.
Oh
We're 3 wide here at North Wilkesboro. Unbelievable. Off of turn 2. And the 79's getting challenged by the 05 of Michael Boyles into turn 3.
If anybody can make this outside line work, it is Michael Boyles in that 05. He's side by side for P2 with Brochu. Oh, contact was made down the front stretch. Here comes Michael Boyles showing the pace in this 05 car as Polhemus continues to lead here down the back.
Into turn 3 now, we've got a blanket under the top 3 cars. Barrett Polhemus still leading this race. Michael Boyles doing everything he can to try to get around the 79 through turns 1 and 2. Oh, very close to a little bit of bumper business there. He's not going to make it happen. The 98 tried to shoot to the inside of the 05. Can't make anything happen there. Here comes the 98. Maybe a little bit of bumper business there. Into turn 3 and 4. Unbelievable to the inside. Not going to make anything happen into turn 1 now.
We got Dega Boys, 5 to go here at North Wilkesboro. As in now the 98 is giving all kinds of bumper contact to the back of the 05. He's got a fast race car trying to get back to the front of the field. Oh, he sent it in there. Where sideways contact is made.
Here comes the 21.
Here comes Mays, 3 wide off the 4. What are we witnessing?
Into turn 1 now, still almost 3 wide. The 98 really shoved it deep in there. More contact with Michael Boyles there. He's going to continue to hold on. The 98 into the wall on the back straightaway. The 21 of Mays now finding himself into P2. Unbelievable. We're seeing more bumper action. They're door banging each other. They're hip banging each other now going into turn 1.
Oh, the 98 makes the move, but here comes Michael Boyles with a little bit of bumper business. The 98 to the wall. Here comes Michael Boyles. Do we see a little bit of return?
Oh!
More contact is made. The 95 and the 05 are just battling it out here. We got 2 to go.
Across the line now, coming into turn 1, the 98 shoves it in deep in there, side by side for P3, the 98 of Brochu, your pole sitter for for tonight, or excuse me, your P4 center for tonight, trying to get back into the podium off of turn 4 now. Polhemus leading this race, and it's white flag.
The white flag is in the air. One more turn around here in North Wilkesboro. As Polhemus is going to continue to lead on turn 2. One is off of pit lane with a fantastic final pit stop. Into turn 3 for the final time. Maybe he's going to send it in there. One more last chance. It is going to happen. Polhemus is going to stick it on here in North Wilkesboro.
Oh!
Somebody at the wall.
Sam Brochu still finishing P4. Michael Boyles bringing it home on the podium in P3. Daryl Mays, what a drive by the 21 to come up here in the P2. Unbelievable. Barrett Polhemus taking home the checker flag tonight.
Where did Mays come from? Unbelievable. He just slipped through there. Unbelievable. What a race by Polhemus. One race on pit road. Fantastic final pit stop. Gets the choice on the restart and takes advantage of it. Unbelievable drive.
Absolutely, it was. Absolutely. Now let's go back, or excuse me, let's go ahead and bring down our top 3. Michael Boyles will be the first. Michael Boyles, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, sir. How's it going?
Wow, what a finish to that race. Holy cow, we were 3 wide at one moment going into turn 3.
Yeah, it was insane. It's just good old short track racing. We started off the practice we're like, man, this is going to be an absolute wreck fest. But I mean, the racing actually delivered. So,
Oh man,
it was a good race. It was a battle. I mean, I got pushed and shoved, and we just raced hard. So it was fun. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what it definitely looked like there. Look, you had a shot on the outside there on the restart in that final restart. On the restart in that final restart. It works, okay? But you were outside, almost taking it 3 wide. What was that like? Did you feel like you could come back and try to overtake the 79?
Yeah. Oh, I think I could. I kept getting hit by someone behind me. But it's part of it. Short track racing. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I mean, I was getting a little loose, but I kept kind of getting hit from behind, and that didn't help at all. So for me to try and catch up, because I would just lose the grip coming out of the exits or in corners and all that type of stuff. But hey, it's just some good old racing. I'm happy for P3 and 3 wide. That was fun. Thank the Lord. Peter took 2 tires, I think, and it helped me go to the outside lane. And I knew the leader was. Thank the Lord, the leader went to the outside lane, which I knew that was going to help me, because the outside lane was kind of quick either way, and I felt like I could run more comfortable up there at some points, especially like on restarts and stuff like that. And it kind of worked out. Then we went 3 wide. I kept getting hit. It was all just that whole deal. But like I said, it's just short track racing, and it was a blast either way. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw some great moments out of not only you, but your brother as well throughout this whole race. It was a phenomenal race. We were also kind of maybe expecting a little bit of a wreck fest, but holy cow, did you guys deliver. Not at all was this a wreck fest. This was pure driving, pure talent on the track, all 150 laps. Unbelievable what you guys and Backmarkers in general was able to put on tonight. So, with that being said, congratulations on your P3. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here for any questions he may have. So, Jay, take it away.
Yes, I got 2 questions for you. The first one is, we saw you all night long using that outside line. What made you so fast up there or so confident to run that outside line here tonight?
Well, I moved the brake bias up to where it would land more on my front tire, where it would take the pressure off the rear. And it actually helped. It helped a lot. Some other drivers were doing that as well, and it felt pretty good to kind of run that high lane. And sometimes there was a good amount of grip, but and it was fun because if you're defending somebody, it's hard for them to get past you because they can't get their momentum off the inside. They'll either get loose or but I got passed a few times in the bottom. But either way, it was pretty good. So
Yeah, exactly. Who do you have to thank for your performance here tonight?
most importantly, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Couldn't do anything without Him. Impact, Impact for sponsoring the race. I love the group of guys that I have on the team. They've just, they've helped me through a lot, and it's fun hanging out with them. My family, friends, and Backmarkers Racing.
Yeah, absolutely. A great race ran tonight for Michael. Getting a little bit down and dirty here on some short track racing and using a little bit of that bumper and getting a bumper used on you as well. That was awesome. We truly appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the great content. And Michael, we hope to see you in the next one.
Oh yeah, have a good one. And also, thank y'all. I totally forgot about that. Thank y'all again. We love y'all's videos and streams. So we appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you so much. We truly appreciate that. And yeah, man, that means a lot to us. Thank you so much.
Yep, yes sir. Hey, have a good one to you all.
All right. Hey, thanks, Michael, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
All right, that was your P3 finisher for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring down your P2 finisher for tonight, Daryl Mays. Looks like Daryl Mays is not in the chat at the moment. So we'll skip him for now. But if he decides to come back into our voice chat, just kidding, he is here. 1 second. All right, Daryl Mays, P2 tonight. This is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Wow, what a run you had there. Look, you found yourself at the beginning of this race having a little bit of trouble. You found yourself running up front for a little bit there and then falling back. The rest of the race, you kind of found yourself trying to fight back to the front, but on the final restart, that is when the magic happened there. You saw some cars battling. You took control of the situation. You capitalized on the situation. You drive right by the 05 and the 98 and secure a P2. What was that like on the final restart?
Dude, I kind of blacked out. I've been sick for the past couple of days, so I wasn't able to breathe the whole freaking race. So, 3 wide going into 3. I think Sam and the Michael pushed him up into 3. Got a run side by side with Michael going into 1 and 2, kind of give him a little bump going down the back, and then I secured P2 going into 3 again. That was awesome. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir, it does. I haven't touched iRacing in about half a year. Just recently got started back into it a couple weeks ago, so this is a pretty good confidence booster. Me and my friends, we have these little private sessions at iRacing, and I go, guys, I lost my mojo. I don't do it anymore. All of a sudden, I pull a P2, so that's pretty cool.
Yes, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your P2 tonight. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay's going to have a couple questions for you, but congratulations on your P2 once again. Jay, take it away.
Yes, Daryl, you've shown a lot of speed here in your starts so far this season. Fantastic drive again here tonight. You put yourself in position at the end to come home with a podium finish. Who do you have to thank for your performance here tonight?
I'd really like to thank Impact Racing. That'd be Adam Boyles and Michael Boyles and Jackson, everybody else who is involved with Impact. If it wasn't for them trying to nag me, trying to get back into iRacing, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that's pretty cool of them. I'd like to thank BMR as well for allowing us to race at these tracks with these awesome race cars. So that was awesome tonight.
Absolutely. And, again, congratulations on your P2 run tonight. A phenomenal run, phenomenal. And Daryl, we truly hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you, sir. Me too.
All right, that was your P2 finisher for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring up your race winner, Barrett Polhemus. Barrett, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you loud and clear, fellas.
Wow, Barrett, what a ride you had tonight. You found yourself at most of the race behind your teammate there of Sam Prochu. And at the end, you win the race off of pit road. Unbelievable. That race right there was just as entertaining as the whole race. We saw the whole exchange of what happened on pit road. But that pit road moment right there, when you come off and you beat your teammate, that had to be such an amazing feeling.
Yeah, that's what won me the race right there. I really thought, we were just kind of screwed there when that late caution came out, and we were kind of the same pace on old tires. I was pushing to try and get to him, but my right rear was slipping, and it just didn't want to bite off the corner. I could get him going in, but he got me coming off, so we were lucky to be able to get him off pit road. I think he almost stalled it coming out of his box. That's what really helped me. I almost gave it away too. I really spun him coming out of the box, and so I thought, oh no, he's gonna get me anyways. And then I was able to get him off pit road, and then just hold the top lane from there. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That final restart, though, look, you had the 05 on the outside of you. You had your teammate, the 98, still trying to battle you for position as well. What was that like in the first few laps of that restart? Because we know what happened a couple laps later.
Yeah, it was intense. I mean, I thought it would have been an easier time than it was. I was lacking a little bit, and then I was worried when I think it was Michael got to my outside, because you can roll the outside line really well in 1 and 2 at Wilkesboro, but the bottom line in 3 and 4 works very well if you hook that seam right by the curb. It like dips down a little bit and it just hooks the car, and you can free roll all you want. So the bottom lane in 3 and 4 really came in for me. I was fortunate enough to get clear of them, but yeah, they were hounding me for a bit. They had me on my toes. I was a little scared.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible performance that you put on tonight. Really being patient. I think that was another big thing that led to this as well. Being patient behind your teammate there, realizing when you needed to capitalize. You capitalized at the exact right time, and you come out with the checker flag. I got one more question for you. How do you say your last name?
That's an extremely common question. So it's Pol and he, then Miss. So like Polhemus works too. Polhemus or Polhemus is perfect.
All right, we're pretty close. We were saying.
What were y'all saying on the broadcast?
Polhemus.
Yeah, that's right. That's spot on. That's spot on.
Right, that's what we were saying, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we were saying. Polhemus. All right. Hey, congratulations on your win tonight. Your debut with the Backmarkers Racing guys. You come out here, you get the win. Congratulations. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay's got a couple questions for you, and then we'll round this out. Jay, take it away.
Yes, Barrett, you did a really good explanation there of what you were struggling with during the race and where you were finding pace. So my question for you is, who do you have to thank for this amazing performance tonight, coming home with the dub?
Yeah, I got to thank my team owner for Spino Racing, Mr. John Owen Lynch. He's good friends with Adam Boyles, and that's how we heard of this league. He mentioned it to us just yesterday, and I sent in my league application just earlier this afternoon. So I'm really fortunate and thankful to be able to be a part of this. I got to thank my teammate Sam Brochu for racing me clean and hard and respectful, and then all you guys for putting this on. This is a fantastic league. Like just joining in the race and just sitting in the room with them, the atmosphere was just really relaxed and just super chill, and it was nice to be able to have a league and really just an iRacing experience where it's not just pure toxicity all the time.
Yeah.
You can really just like sit around and laugh and joke with these guys, and even if you like throw a door or two, or if you get into them a little bit, it's not that big a deal. Like, these guys understand that it's just racing, and that's part of sometimes, especially at a track like this where we're really close together, and we don't have a lot of grips. So yeah, just thankful to be here. Thankful for my team and all you guys here at the league.
Awesome. Well, thanks for those kind words. Everybody in the league truly appreciates that. And Barrett, I mean, a phenomenal run tonight, and you get the dubs. You find yourself in a great position here, and just really, Barrett, you and your teammate Sam, I truly hope to see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, Sam will be there in the next one. I'm not going to be there. It'll be more of like a every other week basis for me. I run the Road to Pro stuff on Thursdays, so if I make round 2, then it'll still be every other week. If I don't, I'll be racing here every week with y'all. So it's
Awesome.
a win-win either way.
Awesome. Well, now we've got somebody to cheer for when Road to Pro does come around. And but yeah, thanks for giving us some great on-track content. Again, congratulations on your win. And Barrett, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, sounds good, guys. Thank y'all.
All right. Wow, what a race tonight. Jay, I mean, we were really expecting to see just a little bit more wrecks than that. A little bit more, you know, maybe a little bit more door banging, bumper business given, spinning out. We had 4 cautions, is that right? And 150 laps? That's unbelievable what these guys were able to do here tonight with a track that was 130 degrees plus and tires coming at a premium. Just unbelievable the race we got to see tonight.
Unbelievable. What a great night of racing. This was old school short track racing. We saw some bumper business, some door banging, some slipping and sliding, all kinds of great battles all throughout the night. We had different guys lead this race. Guys fade, rebound, get back up to the front of the field. Unbelievable. The final laps there, the fight for the finish was just absolutely insane. We saw your leader, Barrett. He brings up a great point. This is an awesome league. These guys are some cool dudes. They just love racing. They race each other hard, aggressive, and clean. And that's what we saw here tonight. We expected a lot of wrecks because it's a short track. It's North Wilkesboro. You see this in IRL. They wreck a lot, but these guys truly are some of the best iRacers in the business here in this Backmarker Racing League. Put on a fantastic show. And if you don't enjoy that, you don't like racing. That was racing tonight, baby. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Real quick, we'll go through the chat before we start to shut this down. Abe Kalufa, a wise short man once said it's about to go down. Hemigod, crazy battle up front. Phew, that was intense. Abe giving that wow. A little bit of audio issues there. I hope we got that fixed, Mr. Harville. Calvin, thanks for the broadcast. Bobby, thanks for the broadcast. Hemigod, thanks for the broadcast. Absolutely our pleasure. We love doing it. It's fun. We have a great time doing it. And Taps in the Discord. Why don't we talk about that for a second? Boy, do we got a great Discord for you guys. It's got all of the updated news articles regarding motorsports around the whole world. If you guys want to keep up to date with everything that's happening in the motorsports world, join our Discord. It's in the link below. And keep up to date. Spend a lot of time in there. We post a lot of links as well. You could post links as well. If you find something that we haven't found yet, go ahead. Feel free. We'd love it. I'd love it. It's a great community that we're building, and we're going to continue to build. So, join the Discord. Also, check out our other socials. We got Instagram now, TikTok, Facebook, X, Patreon, where Jay puts a lot of work into there. We got our YouTube restricted crash compilations in there. Some really good stuff. Lots of time put into it. And we really appreciate the support if you guys are more than willing. And look, check out our merch store. We got lots of cool stuff there. Like this guy, Big Daddy NASCAR. If you know about it, you know. If you don't, watch our podcast, because it's our saying. It's ours. We got to trademark it or something.
Yeah.
Hey, also, if you guys want to become part of the channel, go hit the join button on our view channel page. You choose an entry level that works best for you. All the funds that go into any of our services for you goes right back into the channel to help create a better product, a better piece of content for you guys. And yeah, we truly appreciate it. We got one more tonight. Taps! What a guy! What a guy. Absolutely. Thank you guys for also giving that thumbs up the commenting, the subscribing, like Hemi God said in the chat. Thank you, Hemi, for reminding me there. And we truly appreciate it. It means so much to get us into these algorithms. But with all of that being said, I'm going to hand it off to Jay here real quick to talk a little bit about our podcast side. Jay, also, what do we got coming up? Because I'm so excited about it.
Yes. So this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be back for the Full Send Half Mass podcast, episode 60. We are going to be talking about this weekend's races. Most importantly, IndyCar. IndyCar is back. I am through the moon right now. I'm jittery. I'm ready. Let's go racing, baby. Come on. We'll be recapping that full entire race at St. Pete this weekend, as well as recapping the NASCAR races there in Phoenix. We got some ARCA back on the line. You know, we got a little bit of ARCA break action to talk about there. It's gonna happen. It's a guarantee. We'll also be talking about the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Formula One. We'll see if maybe somebody can top Verstappen this weekend. I don't know. Maybe Perez. We'll see. We'll talk about all of that. And then next week, we have the 12 Hours of Sebring. It's coming back, IMSA. We got 58 cars in the starting lineup grid on the entry list. Lamborghini making their IMSA debut in the GTP class. I can't wait to bring more manufacturers in. And we'll also be talking about Bristol. Bristol, baby, it's here. NASCAR hitting the short track there at the Glass Great Coliseum. And then lots of other great news. We'll probably be talking more about some of this F1 Real Housewives of Formula One drama between Christian Horner and whatever's going on there at Red Bull. There's lots to talk about. So tune in on Tuesday for all the best racing news action. It'll be a great time.
Absolutely. It always is. It always is. We have a great time doing it. 60 episodes. Isn't that crazy? 60.
That's unbelievable.
60. Unbelievable. All right. Taps, I do want to talk to you real quick. He wants to join an iRacing Indie League. Check out NexusSimRacing.com. They've got a league on Monday that do both road course and oval. It is a great league. It is awesome to be a part of. Check them out. We broadcast there as well, and look, I'm telling you, it is amazing. It's amazing. So check it out for sure. NexusSimRacing.com. NEXUS. Check it out. Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of great guys over there too that can get you helped out, that get the setup built and everything for that league. You're gonna love it. There's some nice guys over there.
Yes.
Always willing to help out new people. So yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, look, this has been another broadcast of the Dega Boys broadcasting here with the Xfinity cars and the Backmarkers Racing League at North Wilkesboro. This has been Thomas and Jay in the booth. We thank you guys for coming out. We love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. 12,000 subscribers is unbelievable. I would have never thought in my lifetime that would have been ever possible. And here we are. Thank you guys so much. Man, it almost brings a tear to my eye. Thank you. We'll see y'all in the next one.